Righto, what I have here is a smartwatch. It's a Polaroid of a Polartec. It stopped working. It gave me like a no battery sign here. I couldn't charge it anymore. It was quite a nice watch, but I decided to open it to see if I maybe could replace the battery. But those things are so glued together that it's just not possible. So I actually broke the whole thing apart here. Then it's not going to work again. Okay, but let's look inside. Here's now the face screen, and here's the two, like a press button and a rotating uh, pin here. There's two of them here. This one can't rotate, but just a press for the menu. And here you can see here's the device that pick up the rotating mechanism effect. And here's a lot of flexi PCBs that works with the screen. And I think here's a little for a little metal strip, but this is like they use this for noise, for radiation noise and stuff. So just then I ground it and it picks up, won't affect the electronics or whatever. Maybe there's an issue with the effect with the screen. And then what else is here? Very interesting how they make these things. Okay, let's just look at the inside the PC board. Here's a lot of chips and the flexi PC boards where they plug in. And here is what is this? This is a small motor. This is where the vibration, when you give it a vibration effect, this is what it called. It's so small, so it looks a little bit different than other motor. Actually open it to see how it works inside. And here's your lithium polymer battery. But this, you'll see how it blew up. But what actually happened here, I see here's the bottom part from the charging port that make this a spring-loaded connections, and then it makes connection on the PCB here on the bottom here. And then as the battery blew up, it pulls away from this, and then it couldn't charge anymore. But it is just a sign of the batteries anyway kaput, so it's finished. So very small tiny battery. It's a kind of a rock hard. And here on the bottom is what is here. Here's a sensor that measure your heart rate, your pulse. You'll see the LED flashing here, green LED. This is that sensor. Plug in here in the board. You can plug it out. See, this is like a flexi PCB that pushes in there. And here is your speaker. This is the speaker in the back. There's a small little speaker that pushes on the tracks exposed on the PC board very nicely. And you actually open this sensor, see how it looks inside. This is just it's amazing how they make these things. Small device that picks up whatever it needs to pick up. And here's this little speaker. Okay, but anyway, this is the back part. And then let's check the screen. As I say, this is a PCB, the main PCB with a battery. All the connection. Here's a small antenna for communication. And then here's let's check what is in here. This is the screen. So we can't be able to take this thing out. Let's just break this whole thing. We just take everything apart here. So I say I couldn't fix anything, change the battery because of this issue. So this thing is an issue. But anyway, here's the screen. Sit in the back here. If you like to see how the screen looks, there's a microphone. Here's a small microphone at the bottom here. So Okay, here I broke this screen. You can see here's the screen. Here's a fine film with this funny see-through, looks like a liquid crystal backing that makes this whole screen work. But this thing will never be the same again. Okay, but this is how you see how you can know how the smartwatch work inside. You can see here's this little spring. There's a little springer. If you push it in, bounce back. Here's the pickup for your heart rate and stuff. Here's a speaker. There's a charging, and here's the main PCB. So now I also know how a smartwatch looks inside. I just want to maybe open this little motor, then we can see how it looks inside. But they're so freaking small. I don't know if you can maybe notice here. Here's small slip rings. You can see here's the armature with small slip rings. There's a slip rings. It's like minute, very, very, very small slip rings. And then it touches this motor here, and then there's a PCB. Obviously, it needs to be a little bit offset. You can see the side. There's some sort of magnet. Here's the magnet. You can see here's the coils. Here's the two coils with the one side chopped off, so it causes an imbalance. And then it runs. There's a shaft. There's a slip rings. It's amazing. There's a small magnet. This is a vibration motor. It looks a little bit different. It takes up smaller space than the normally ordinary cell phone vibrator. This is amazing how they small they make these things. I just want to take this switch apart. You can see what's going on here. And this is like a pickup. And the thing is now missing. So small sensor. There's a small rotating sensor that when you roll it, it picks it up. You just open this thing and see how it looks inside. Very, very tiny. Small mechanics. It's amazing. Small contacts here and around. Sure. Okay, but anyway. Here's your smartwatch in pieces. Will never work again. And it's amazing how they make these smartwatches. Technology is so fine. This PC board with all the chips, chipsets, Bluetooth, everything is in here. Very nice. And a battery. You just rip this battery out. So the batteries they put here with double side tape. And obviously, you can see let's quickly open the battery. Then I'll show you there's even though it's so small, there's your PC board, your protection PC board on your battery circuit. The two chips for overloading and short circuitry. Nice. Okay, this is my story of a smartwatch. Now you can use this thing for nothing. You can maybe just cut the wires off and use this USB plug for something else maybe. And let's just, for interest sake, let's open this thing. You can see how it looks inside. The charging, you can see here's your positive and negative. You can see it's positive and negative. I marked them there. And the inside is a comms, the RS-232 communication maybe, and the green and the white. That's normally with a cell phone. This is for when you communicate through here, you download something, or but for this purpose it was only for charging. Now you can maybe cut this off and use this for some other job. There's your positive and negative if you want to do something with a USB line. And this is very nice spring loaded, tiny spring loaded contacts that I use here, and gold plated. Okay, I hope you learned something. It was interesting, especially the small vibration motor. And that's it from my side today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, cheers.